Twitch. Very good. Okay. YouTube. Very good. Check, 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 check. Very good. Okay. You good. And then finally kick. Good. I'm back on. Fucking sweet. New road singing in the MMO Lifestyle. Oh, the channel is currently online. Wait, why is that right? Right, and we will. Oh no, they don't have tags. That's funny. Yeah, I can have all the functionality that I I can have all I can have all the functionality that I wanted. Good, good, but it doesn't really seem like it's online though. Did the OBS crash immediately? No, it didn't. And the Twitch is good. So, right, and let me move this over here and make it bigger. Yeah, seems good. Oh, yeah, there we go. And we want to lock. And then right now it's on game capture. It's on display capture. Display capture is good. If we go over to Eve. Yeah, we're looking good here. I do want to check my kick. You seem to be okay. I don't know. Channel is currently offline. It says oh, it's reconnecting SE. This plugin is provided. Yeah, there we go. And kick just keeps. There. Right. Yeah. Oh well, cool. So I'm gonna switch to OBS and get Streamlabs. That's good to know. I think they've all got the same problems. But yeah, this appears to be good. Check, 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 check. Oh well, cool. So I'm gonna switch to OBS and get Streamlabs. That's good to know. I think they've all got the same problems. Well, cool. That was easier than I thought. And there is in the top chat were participants. Yeah. In the chat, yes. And then, oops, no, I wanted those. No, I don't want that there. I don't want that there. No, I want that back where it was. Yes. Okay, stop streaming across the board. So that's good. So the only other thing that I can think of is before I guess Rust has renounced Unity, so I'm okay with Rust. But oh, intercurrent Steam Maps Common Rust. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, maybe I just started like butchering my exes, but I think Rust is actually okay. Rust will be okay. That's good. Like Rust, they renounced the evil. They're okay. I'm actually okay with redemption stories. You know. What did I throw away here? Oh yeah. I want to restore that. And then what else did I throw away? That was it. That was the only one. Yeah. So like, never mind. That's at least I don't have to reinstall, which is super good. And then, yep, and then play. No, I had a good session on Rust today, and they renounced Unity. They were like the only one to. It's weird how Rust was the one that got famous for renouncing Unity. It's weird. They're the one that matters. They're like, please don't hate us, and it's like, no, we don't hate you, man. We hate this cabal of software developers. They're not too good. We see that Streamlabs is right up with them, stealing everything. It's weird. So this is a quick test, and I'm gonna log off here in just 5 minutes, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be on tomorrow for like 14 hours, but I just switched over to OBS and checked the multi-stream functionality, and it is good. It is pretty good. Yeah, we'll just pop in Wrestling Dead real quick and see how the OBS deals with display adapter. I don't know. So, I don't know. Now, where's the video I was listening? Yeah, this was good. This was informative, yeah. And then, yeah, multiple RMP outputs was good. And then, oh my god, it was so technical to learn this, but maybe it'll pay one day. You know, it pays right now, but it's not really paying. You know. Yeah, it's good that I'm live, but I'm just gonna fire up a game just to see what the display capture performance is like. See if I was rated, and then going to bed. Kick appears to be streaming pretty well. This program is a lot better. This program's better. I can see it. And so I go live to Kick again, which is good. And I'm just going to double check that again since I'm waiting. Yep. There we go. I got one viewer. Nice. And yeah, hey, we're looking good. Check. You are going offline a lot. Seems like Kick is disconnecting a lot because of the VPN, I think. So we'll just stop. We'll just stop. It's okay. I'm going to delete Kick off this list, and I'm not going to let them. Yeah, I want to delete Kick. No. Yeah, I want to delete Kick. I just want to do Twitch and YouTube. That's okay. Well, and Facebook too. Oh, yeah, am I in? No, I'm getting in now. Check. That was weird. What? Oh, yeah, I'm sitting here on the Kick. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, and I'll just check my titles all the time, connected to chat. Welcome chat room, welcome chat room, welcome chat room, welcome chat room. Wow, left that door open, are you serious? Yeah, so let's see how the OBS looks. Wait. Wow. Wait. Last time I did this didn't work. No, it doesn't look good. It doesn't. Wait. I mean, it's better. Maybe I should try, instead of the display capture, the screen capture. Well, no, instead of removing it, let's just turn it off and add a new source of screen capture, screen capture, screen capture, screen capture, screen capture. A window capture. No, there's no such thing as scene capture. It's only display capture. That's it. So it doesn't get all jagged. It doesn't get all jagged like Wow, those shadows really don't look that good, huh? I'm gonna fucking fix that. Graphics, render scale, and the max shadow lights. What I'm looking for. I don't know. I think it's okay. Helps with the frame rate. Latency's good. I'm noticing that, wow, Streamlabs was eating some of my latency, I think. Streamlabs was eating a lot of my latency. What the fuck? Streamlabs was eating a fuck ton of my latency. Wow. Well, so let's see. Can we but it's still I don't know, let's make some actions or something. Do I have anything? No. I'm gonna like get a set of tools and just see. Wow, Streamlabs was eating a lot of my latency. It doesn't look good in display adapter right now. So let's try and see what game capture looks like, huh? Yeah. I don't think game capture is any better. Yeah. You're capturing. Oh no, there it is. There it is. There, much better, much better, much better. So now we'll go out with like that. I guess, yeah, that'll do for now. Latency's better. Streamlabs was eating my fucking latency. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh yeah, look, look on now on game capture. That looks good. Now let's see what it looks like on display capture. It's not like pixelated, which is really good, but it's not good either. It doesn't look good like it does in game capture. So let's see if it can actually do game capture. It can. So then when I switch to Eve, foreground window with hotkey. Good, good. And then, well, okay, so that isn't gonna work, huh? Yeah, you won't switch over. Yeah, no, you won't. But that's okay. So let's see if we can bind a key bind. What is hook rate? Streamlabs hook rate. Sorry, guys, I'm about to log. I'm just trying to set up OBS. What is it? OBS. What is hook rate? Right. Oh, to initiate. Oh, okay, okay. So there we go. So yeah, OBS seems to be running fairly well. Maybe I can get around the crashes finally. It definitely doesn't look like it's gonna crash on me like the same way. So now we'll switch to display adapter. And I'll just mess around with trying to get this to, oh, it does look bad though. It does look bad. It looks bad when I move. So now I'll need to make a keybind for start, show game capture. Wait, control shift left, control shift right. No, it'll still do it though. It on a YouTube video, will shift left, shift right do anything? Because I kind of gotta know. I gotta know.
Based on the 19.
Ugh. So the shift right, shift left, control right, control right. Can we bind those things to different keys? Son of a bitch. Maybe I could just do left and right. Maybe that actually wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, what about just left and right? Can we do that? No, wait, that'll be a really bad keybind. How about control left right? Right. No, that's the same thing as control. That won't be. That'll be the exact same problem. So I don't know. Can we do? Oh God, I don't know what key I'll never use. I guess num one and num three would work. I almost never use those. Num one, num three, or no, I know. You know what I really never use is zero, num zero, and num delete. Apply. Okay. Zero. Oh God, the keybind's working at least. That's good. That's better than Streamlabs. So, game capture, display capture, game capture, display capture, game capture. Well, that's a better system. And yeah, so wow, that's invigorating. Another chance at a different program. Last time I tried OBS, it had the exact same problem, so I just stitched it. It had the same exact display adapter problem that I had. But what I bet this program does not take a shit. I bet it doesn't take a shit like Streamlabs does all the time. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess it won't take a shit like Streamlabs does all the time. So I guess I'll just change my titles and play for a little longer because now I'm not tired again. I'm like not tired. I want to keep playing. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm gonna play till 5. I think I'm gonna change my titles across the board. So just to double check the process of the stream here. We have Twitch and YouTube. Twitch is titled the MMO Lifestyle 10/8/23. The YouTube is titled Quick Test, which is very bad, and so we'll add a video and we'll say quick test. The MMO Lifestyle 10/8/23. Upload the thumbnail. Now you are in game capture. I want to put you in display. Very good. My better thumbnail. I thought this would have done this for me when I logged in, but I don't think I said it. English American. The MMO Lifestyle. Rust. Hardcore, zombies, and yeah, we'll play a couple of hours of Rust Hardcore Zombies before bed. So, what a good day! I feel like I finally made some headway after 2 years. It's such a good day. It's such a good day. The idea of getting away from Streamlabs is so awesome to me. I can't even tell you. Rust, yeah, and then Rust, and then I think we are done here. Disable comments, very good. All the time. No more comments from anybody. Oh, yeah. So now we are in display mode, and it's real jagged. That's unfortunate. So yeah, you can see OBS itself cannot handle certain games, Unity games. Now that seems wrong. Is that wrong? It's not wrong, but it's like, so how I was gonna do this was I was gonna put honeycomb all around this. Yep, and that way they can't blow in through the walls. And then I go down and I leave this one. This is an elevator platform midway up, so I can put shotgun traps underneath, aiming that way and this way, so that like when they try to enter, I'm gonna do this like I'm gonna go down one, and then this one's up one, and then this one is down one, and this one is up one, this one's down one, and that one's up one, and well, this is where this is where it'll end. It'll end right here, and that is one door, two door. I mean, there's really no reason why I can't go out another door. I mean, there's no reason why they would blow past this, so I can't go another door. Yeah, so one door, two door, three door. Oh, am I in game capture? Is a three door, four door, five door, six door, seven door, eight doors, right? Eight doors, and then hopefully like another one there, nine, eight, nine doors, right? And I really need shotgun trap like pretty bad. I should go down to. Oh, it's such a beautiful day, dude. Streamlabs was eating my latency and my fucking my frames. I had no idea. It's ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a dude. It's a dude. Let's go bring the scrap to him on the assumption that it's something good. I bet it is. Yep, 478 scrap. That'll do. I don't care if I lose it. It's fine. There's no one on anyways. No one's gonna fuck with me out here in this middle of nowhere. Gotta catch him before he turns around and gets past me. Yeah, yeah. I've noticed that the latency's better. I wanna turn the from performance to quality because yeah. Oh, there he is. Wait, let's see what he's got. Yeah, you. You. Oh, damn it. All right, well let's go get the 500 scrap inside. Why couldn't it have been like a large battery or something? Come on, that would have been cool. Oh yeah, I really feel like OBS is performing better. Yeah, I don't think they fucking mess around like Streamlabs does. I definitely feel a better latency here. Definitely. Let's see. So this was two cascades. I want four. The shadows aren't looking so good. And the max shadow lights are okay, but the max performance needs to go to max quality. Yeah, I think it was max quality. Yeah, max quality. Yeah, I think it's the normal one for graphics. Yeah. The water doesn't look good enough. Or no, yes it does. Yes it does. It's just weird. I'm just too far away. Is why. Oh, I didn't put the scrap away. Definitely tempting fate now. What a beautiful day it is. I've got a few hours. I guess I'll go out there. Yeah, I'll go out there. Why not? Yeah, we'll put yeah, we'll take that, and we'll take whatever we can here. Yeah, you and you and you. Take this whole set. Yeah, perfect set. There we go. You. I don't want that. I want a real one. Yeah, like that. And yeah, and then yeah, that's okay. But I would really like some ammo, which I believe I have the materials for. I do. Yes, yeah, that's great. Make it. Yeah, craft resources. Yeah, that should be good. Fuck it. Probably get some duplicates and refunds and such, so just dump all that and keep reducing. Yeah. School, just school. Yeah, that's a good set. Yeah, it's a pretty good set. See, we got the feel and everything. What am I missing? I'm missing a jacket. Yeah, that's good. But the jacket, where is it? How much fuel do I have here? Not much, so that's kind of a focus, but yeah. Let's go hit the... That was all, huh? Well, but yeah, but I mean, that's all I really need for that particular weapon, yeah. Don't I have a sap in here? No, I researched the sap, yeah. That's okay. So, and you can't produce sap, right? I don't think so. Yeah, you can't make a fucking sap. Yeah, I don't really think so, man. So... Oh, yeah, the latency's better on OBS. I can feel it. Yeah, OBS was drainy. Or, I'm sorry, Streamlabs was draining. Let's go get the swamp crates. Hit those stone nodes. I'm just looking around at what nodes I can hit. There's a sulfur and a metal node. Let's start up there. There's a stone node. Yeah, I knew I'd like OBS more, but see, the problem is it doesn't fix my core problem, which is I want to sit and display adapter all the time, and I can't get it to do it. But what I can do is learn to use keybinds, which is fine, you know. Maybe I should just put it on my mouse? Yeah, maybe. No, I'm liable to hit it if I do that. I don't know. I could bind the keys, I guess, to the mouse, and it wouldn't like I can go to the keyboard if I want to, or if I want, I can go right. I can go Alt Tab. Oh yeah, I do like that because I don't have to take my hands off the keyboard. What would be another viable set of keys? There isn't on my left hand, so it would have to be. Who's the other person on the server? Me Exile. I play games. Timeflex. Basic ass profile. Maurice Pinto Beans. I think I've seen that name before. Pinto Beans. Yeah, I've seen that name before. Carl and Best Pe- Yeah, Pinto Beans. I killed Pinto Beans once for a hey, this kid's been around for a long time. Nice. It feels good to live out loud. I've got my name on my profile. I've got I've got my profile with my cat symbol. I can VPN on the server. I can do whatever I want. I got away from the chat, which is good because it wasn't really helping. It was fun, but it wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping me do my job. And yeah, and man, I'm feeling better now. Getting even just not being on, not seeing the Streamlabs is really making me happy right now. Last time I tried OBS, it was the exact same program. There's no difference between the two. This time when I loaded it, it is definitely not using as much bandwidth as Streamlabs at all. OBS is much more efficient. I can feel it. Yeah, I got a bit more latency, definitely. It even on OBS, it looks like that. I wonder how the record feels. Let's record now, I guess. How do you record? Oh, start recording. There we go. So start recording. Check. What's up? It's I don't know, 4 in the fucking morning. It doesn't matter. Check. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And we will now stop recording after 20 seconds. I'm doing a sound check. Fuck you, etc., etc. And then now gotta go to my OBS recorded vids to new. Sort by date. This one's the newest one. It's a VLC, not an MP4. VLC. Oh no, yeah. Type VLC. Yeah. So yeah, play VLC for this one. There we go. So start recording. Check, 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 check. What's up? It's like, I don't know, 4 in the fucking morning. It doesn't matter. Check, 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 check. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And we will now stop recording after like 20 seconds. I'm doing a sound check. Fuck you, etc., etc. Yeah, it's good. I think it's good. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I will record tomorrow. And I will post tomorrow night. And I will do an 11-hour and 45-minute every single fucking day. I'm going to do an 11-hour, 45 fucking minute video for the next like 10 fucking years. Tell me I'm not going to make money. If nothing else, I bet even after like 10 years, I bet I'm making like 20 grand a year at the very least. After 10 years of it, of putting like a 12-hour video on YouTube every single day, I bet I make at least 10 grand a year. And I can live off that. I can live off that. I've lived off that all my life. So, and I'd be very happy with 10 grand a year. I think that would be, like, to me, that's a living wage. I mean, now that I own my own home, and I have assistance, I can get by on 10 grand in my old age. Oh, the latency is better too. God damn, you keep bobbing up and down. Stop it. Frames are lower. Maybe the DSS is a bad idea. Oh, it looks way worse now. Oh yeah, because I'm doing the scaling. Yeah. Part of this is because Eve is definitely like on. So let's get that going and see how that affects my rest. Did you crash? No. Oh yeah, that's way better now that Eve's gone. It's hard to keep even ultra settings here without eating up Rust's bandwidth there. Let's go back to max quality and see how it looks now. 94. 88, 94. Yeah, this is my frame rate. I can win a fight in this frame rate, yeah. Oh, yeah, the old cocksucking fucking control problem from Unity. Fuck Unity. Look at this horrible shit. Get it out of here. Gone. Fucking hard-coded Unity bullshit. Free suppressor. Works for me, sure. I don't really need it, but... Oh, wait, no, I want that. I was hoping for a potion, but oh well, that's good enough. Got a little bit of VPN lag, but not bad. Nice, that's actually really good. Get a jerry can. No potions, but I did get a nice set of pant guards. Panties. It's looking good, looking good. I'm gonna go take a look at the quick. Very good. the shadows look good, but the graphics are too like low, I think. Yeah, there, that looks a bit better. Didn't seem to affect the frame rate at all. Wow. 90, huh? What about higher? You go higher. You know, that might help actually. Can we just turn the global render down? All the way? Like, I don't need to see that far. This seemed to improve latency a lot. Oh wow, yeah, man, OBS is a lot better. Fucking sweet. Oh yeah. I'm gonna stay up late. I'm gonna sleep for a long time until once I'm tired. I'm not even tired. Uh, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna record like a 12-hour video. What time is it now? It's like 3:30. I'll go to bed at 4. Games look good. Performance is good. I am happy. Like, I haven't experienced a crash yet. Oh, please don't crash. I think I'll be so happy if you just never crash on me ever again. I'll be so happy. Put on a video here. I like my OBS experience. It's good. No more Streamlabs crashes. Yay. Hopefully. I bet this one crashes just as bad. But at least we have some respite until it begins crashing as well. Or it'll just stop crashing. Yeah, right. What are the chances of that? Yeah, right. I'll buy that when I see it.
So you want to be a Twitch streamer. I think it's super awesome. There's something about going live with an audience that just can't be replaced by any other type of content. But much as the live streaming space has changed, Kick, YouTube, Twitch clips, TikTok, whatever this was, it's still really hard to grow on Twitch. So this is what I do. The sponsor of today's video not only wants to edit your live streams into compilations and highlights for free, but they also want to give you $25. The sponsor is Sizzle.gg, and more about the giveaway at the end of this sponsor segment. Hey, so if you aren't familiar with Sizzle.gg yet, what they do is they take your live streams and they automatically cut them into highlights and compilations and stuff for your other content, for YouTube or TikTok or whatever you want to use it for. And it's totally free. You don't even need to know how to edit or how to use editing software. You just sign up with a free account, link it with your Twitch or YouTube channel, and then Sizzle watches and analyzes your streams, and it uses video and audio cues to find the best moments of your streams and cut them into compilations for you. It's pretty wild. In fact, it's so sophisticated that you can even filter those moments by kills, headshots, knockdowns, sniper kills, and victories. How it works is when you're done streaming, you go to sizzle.gg and you select the live stream that you want it to edit for you. You let them know what game you're playing, and then it just does the rest. Then with one click, you can share it straight to any social media platform, horizontal or vertical. And then you just enjoy your free content, helping you reach a larger audience and bring more viewers into your live streams. As someone who's been searching to optimize his content strategy, this seems kind of like a no-brainer. As for the $25 giveaway, Sizzle.gg is going to PayPal two of you that sign up for a free account $25 cash. It's free money, so go sign up at the link down below and start getting some free content for your social media platforms. Bring in some new viewers and maybe get $25 for, well, I guess whatever you need $25 for. Let's get back to the video. Welcome to my new set, and also forgive me for the glistening forehead. We're in Hawaii on a family vacation because I'm working right now, but on vacation, and in order to get even decent sound, I have to turn off the AC, and so this is Hawaii me.
Yep.
Always damp.
But a lot has changed since the last time I've made a video like this, and there are so many more tools to grow on Twitch. Actually, so many more, it's gotten a little overwhelming. So to make this easy, I'm gonna give you 5 strategies, and I wanna make them super simple and easy and quick, so when you're done watching this video, you're ready to start using them. And they do all tie into each other, except the last one's a little bit of a special one. So make sure you listen to the end, and also while you're doing that, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave your favorite emoji down below, because engagement. Thank you. But let's start with number 1. One's probably a new one you've never heard before. Choose the 2 platforms that you care about the most. And let me give you a list of what I'm talking about here so there's no confusion. We're talking about live, we're talking about long form, we're talking about short form, we're talking about photos, and we're talking about text posts. Which ones do you care about the most? And I say this because I've tried to care for all of them equally. You can't. It's too hard. You end up dropping the ball on every single one of them. So I recommend you pick 2, you put your heart and soul into those 2, and then the rest are about optimization. Let me just give you a quick example. Let's say you care most about live and short form. You spend time planning your streams, planning activities, rewarding your subscribers and donators, spicing up your room to make it engaging, worrying about your Discord community. And then when you
Is that what you think being a streamer is? I mean, you're more successful than me. Well, I mean, I'm not one to talk. Maybe you gotta spruce up your room with more girl repellent guys. Fucking people. It's very funny, actually. Very funny. It was very funny. And he's just spruce up your room. So why it's so funny to me. Like, oh my god.
Really engaging and creative short form content, verticals for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, whatever. And then for long form, just grab long clips from your Twitch stream and post them to your YouTube channel, or Find an editor that can cut a 20-minute segment that you planned from your live stream into an 8-minute moment with a great title and thumbnail. And then repost all your clips.
Nope.
You're still taking advantage of all the platforms.
No thanks. Don't want that kind of... I just don't want that kind of audience. If they can't do the long form, they can't do me. I don't need to fucking... Like, I'm going to put, like, 12-hour long form videos every day for like the rest of my life until they pay me 10 grand a year and I can retire a happy boy and I can have a beer now and then and not feel like I'm a fucking Satan spawn for being alive and not having any money, you know? I like to have a beer every now and then, maybe a burger, you know? Like maybe some Uber Eats every once in a while on a Sunday or whatever, because it's like most people are allowed nice things. It's been a long time since I've had anything nice except sex, you know? Sex was nice. Sex was great. But like it's been a long time since I've done anything really nice for myself. Many years now, like 4 years or something. And like yeah, like I don't know, like it would be nice to have 10 grand a year or not. It's not like I want the money. I want to be able to like maybe like I don't know, if I have a flat tire, actually take care of it, you know, instead of just stealing one or I mean I don't know, but like something I don't know, like it's been so long, I've been poor for so long that I just don't know where things are gonna come from. I just figure it out when it happens, you know. Oh God, I think I'm the poorest person on the internet. And I know that's like an absolute clown for the young age, you know. Oh, you're so brokey. You're so poor, brokey, and all this stuff, right? Yeah, but I don't. Okay, I'm the poorest person on the internet, but I'm also the happiest. I guarantee it. I'm probably the happiest. Not the happiest per se, but like the most satisfied. I would think. I want for nothing except love. That's it. There's nothing I can think of. Nothing in the world. If somebody was like, I'm a genie and I'll fulfill 3 wishes, I'd be like, yeah, love, and love. You know, that's it. They'd be like, you don't want diamonds or, you know, diamonds. Or like, you know, like Lagavulin or like, you know, a marijuana grow or something. I'm sure that shit'd be nice. But I mean, no. Just give me love and I'm good. I don't really have a lot of desire for physical things. They tie you down so bad that I'm actually kind of like actively against it now. You know? A little bit. I'm like kind of actively against like taking care of physical things all the time. It's like really not my vibe. I'm a digital guy. Yeah. 383.
To the 2 you care about, and the rest are just automated. Don't try to do everything. Just try to do 2 things. Your mental bandwidth is not infinite. Number 2. By the way, how does this mic sound? I hope I'm holding it in a good spot. I really have no idea. But now that you've figured out which 2 platforms you care about, spend a day and fully optimize the rest of them. The goal is to make the rest of the platforms as quick and easy and mindless as possible. So here are some examples. Install the free vertical plugin for OBS made by Adam and myself. Set up a vertical version of each OBS scene and use it to clip awesome moments of each stream and make it into pre-edited TikToks, shorts, and reels.
Dear fuck no. Dear God, fuck no. That is my idea of a living, personal, social media fucking hell. I am not fucking cutting a TikTok clip every time I headshot somebody. Dear God, imagine that. Imagine needing to do that. Imagine needing that kind of validation. It's a generation of people raised with imposter syndrome. And imagine having that kind of like lack of faith in yourself or whatever you want to call it. Now who else just got back on? Damn it. Oh, 100B. Yeah. Oh, Franklin, walk in your trap, take over your trap. 172 hours in the past 2 weeks. Civ 6 and Daisy. Ah, very good. A brand new player. Heartwarming. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. What does that mean? Super cool gamer, right on. $172 in the past 2 weeks. Civ 6, Daisy. He's a Daisy player. It's good to see somebody on the server that isn't the normal people. I killed that guy today. I shot his ass in the face when I was on when I rolled up on a train. He was naked. I think he logged immediately afterwards. Beautiful morning. Well, shit, I have all this materials in here. I guess I'll just do it all up now. It's fine. I have enough materials now. I'll just take a whole bunch of wood and stone and just get it done. Okay, let's upgrade. I don't really want to do this, but doesn't really matter. Stone, stone, stone. Metal, stone, 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 wood. Yeah. 10 to 12 hack wall. Let's combine and get that done. More metal. Wood, wood. I thought I had more wood. I definitely had like 5 stacks of wood. What happened to all that? Where did the oh? I loaded the furnaces. Yeah. Yeah. Stone. A lot of stone. Should get most of it done here. Better start producing doors. I'll drop the guns for now. Yeah, and all the tools, because I don't really need them per se. And we'll begin to make, what? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4 locks. And, yeah, let's go. I really kind of need a shotgun trap pretty bad. I need to trip to Outpost. If it's a nice day, and I think it is, look how good the fucking latency is. I'm getting better frames now that Streamlabs isn't here. Man, I didn't know how bad Streamlabs was until it was gone. Fuck Streamlabs. Yeah, and then, well, I want you to bump that, though. Or, no, I'll just go grab one, because that's going to take too long. There we go, let's fix this space. 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 You and you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we're on the same level again. Now, you are going to be a drop down. Right? Yeah, so I'm going to go out that way because it's longer. And I have pretty good coverage the whole way to do the the honeycomb around the thing so they can't bypass the doors. The roof's got to be done. I guess it's half walls next. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's like half walls. No, wait. I think I fucked this up. I did fuck this up. Oops. Or not, I didn't fuck it up, but There we go. So, yeah. So, down is traps, and then up, yeah, so... Okay, so there's that. Down, up. Oh, no, that was wrong. I don't want that. Demolish it. And... yeah. And... yep. And then... and down again. And then up again. Yep. And down, up, down. Down. But I can't go any further, so that's, yeah, that's down, and then up, and then out, I guess. Now, I better just, yeah, how can I do that? I don't think I can. Maybe I can. I don't know. Can I do that? No. I can do that. Well, shit, if I could do that. Shit, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't think I could. You wouldn't let me do that last time. That's so annoying. Wait, really? No way. Oh, well, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so... shit, I didn't know. So I wasted some stone, but that's alright. Fuck it. Actually, I didn't really waste stone that much. Not really. I mean, some. Yeah, there we go. It really wasn't that bad, though. So, perfect. And then we just get out. Yeah, that's perfect. So, down. Up. Oh, he startled me. Right. Okay. Down. Never mind, I do want to back on it. I want to back on it so they can't bust the traps. Yep, there we go. No matter what, you're going to have to pass like 3 fucking checks of shotgun traps to get in this space, so have fun. Yeah. Rotate, stone. Yeah, that's down, up, down. Oh, yeah, down, up, down, up. Up. Right, and then up. And then down, and then up. Yep, perfect. Look, it all works out. It's all working out. It's all coming up, Skycat. Gonna fuck you up. You can't come in here, not without fucking a ton of butt hurt, you know? Not without a ton of butt hurt, really. Rotate, stone. Okay, down, up. Oh wait, did I do this right? Yeah, down, yep, and then, yep, and so they go... Actually, it's not that, it's... Or it is, it's not that yet, though. It's... up, right? Yeah, and then... demolish, and what I really want actually is that. So there, and you have to get through 3 shotgun pits to even get to my fucking door. This is just superfluous, all of it, except for that. That's not superfluous, but yeah, like all the rest of this. And that's a shame that I did that. Oh well. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I could put a turret right there to really, like, you know, spice things. Except they'll just kill it. So then there's that, right? And yeah, and then I don't want you getting in here. So stone, stone. And there's I'll get better at this as this is the first time I've ever done this whole thing, so I had to kind of learn it as I went. But later on, I'll be able to do it faster. Oh wait. Yeah, is this right? No, that's not right. This is an exit now. So, this will be. Oh, I guess it'll be. Oh, yep, and yep. Yeah, really. I mean, yeah, they're. Yeah, and then and Yep, and then down that line and down this line. Oh no, I didn't really think about that. That's kind of annoying. You're gonna be able to do it? No, no, you can't, huh? Oh wait, no? Yeah, but you can't do that though. You can't do that. That's so fucked up, man. You should be able to do that. Why can't you do that? It's so dumb. Dumb, dumb, diddy dum dum. That makes the whole rest of this really dumb. I feel like this is a waste of resources and time. Like, I really don't need to spend this stone. I don't think anybody's gonna come. And if they do, welcome to it, really. There's nothing in here. It was like a base that I used to dump in, really. I don't think I'm gonna do all that work. Maybe if I get bored, I'll finish it. Each day I'll do a little bit more work on it if nobody comes, you know? But frankly, I don't care. If you want to raid this base, you can. It doesn't matter. It's almost like a present to the server, you know? I need to make, yeah, like that. Make, GP. 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 There we go. Pretty fast. Nice. Actually, I guess go further. A little further. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Did I do this here? I forget. No, I did it at the other one, huh? Yeah. Alright. So. I can't boycott these video games. It's not gonna work for me. A lot of them are providing content for me in a major way. It's annoying. What do I do here? I go looking for fuel. Yeah. And I'll take... Yeah, I'll take a nail gun too, because... Yeah, just in case I would need it. We'll do that. Yeah. I don't need a suppressor this late at night on this server. I don't care if I lose a revolver in a crappy set. So I'm not going to take a suppressor. I'm just going to be loud as I go. I will put a... Yeah, a simple on that. Yeah. And I could use some more bullets than that. I'll use up this revolver as I go. So I'll take a little bit more. Yeah. Just keep making more. The only other thing I can think of I'd like to hear what else he has to say.
Here's another one. Have some kind of notepad ready next to you while you stream. And then when you have a moment that you want to clip for a YouTube video, for example, the viral clips that Asmongold posts on his YouTube channel, get in the habit of writing down whatever the stream timestamp is so you know exactly where to find it later. It will save you a ton of time rather than sifting through clips. Or Elgato made a timestamp plugin for the Stream Deck. Just install that if you have a Stream Deck and push it so you know exactly where the clip is. Strategy number 3, and this is a big one. If you're not making money while you're live, you should be streaming less. If it were me, if I started streaming until I had at least...
Oh, no, because I'm going to be playing video games for 14 hours a day, whether I'm streaming or not. So I might as well stream. And I might as well start putting 12-hour videos on YouTube. Listen to the bad advice from the person who's in a totally different arena, whose advice would kill my career. Just kill it. Listen. You don't know what the vibe is for what I'm doing. You got your little TikTok vibe going. I'm gonna do long form the right way. I'm gonna put 100,000 hours worth of entertainment on YouTube and shit, and it's gonna be a lot more than you do. If I had taken your advice about like, don't do more hours if you aren't making any money. Oh yeah, money's the whole reason to do anything at all. Money's just the only reason you ever do anything. There's nothing else. If you're not doing anything for money, you're a loser, you know?
To 100 viewers, I would focus heavily on quality over quantity. I would only stream when I had something planned that was fun and engaging for the people there, but also something that could easily be ripped into short, potentially viral clips for TikTok and YouTube and every other platform. And then once I have 30 minutes to an hour of that planned for a stream, add some chill gaming to the end of it. But if you're just hitting the go live button and playing games for 5 hours, you're not going to be finding any more viewers, and you're not going to be making any money. You might as well not be live at all. Being live is the place where you generate revenue once you've found your audience. So for now, pull back the hours, plan something specific for each stream that you know can become content, and then start scaling up the chill gaming hours once you've found that audience. Number 4, if I started streaming today, I would be multi-streaming. In fact, this is something I plan on setting up when I get home from Hawaii. But Harris, I thought you were against multi-streaming. But Harris, I thought I was against Twitch TOS. Yes, both of those things are true. Let's address the first one. Twitch used to be the main place where people went live. It was the majority of the live streaming audience. And today, that audience is much more split. And so don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying going live in multiple places is going to get you more discoverability. You don't get discovered while you're live. But let's say someone finds you.
You don't get
from
discovered
a TikTok
while you're
that you
live.
made from your stream, and they want to watch you live. But you stream on Twitch, and they like watching on Kick. That might be a subscriber that you never get because you're not live where they like to watch.
See, then once I start putting 12-hour videos on YouTube, I'm set, and I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm gonna put a 12-hour video on YouTube, I think, or not 12 hours, but yeah, at 11 hours times 60 minutes is 660 minutes. Yeah. So no, I'm gonna put 11 hours videos on YouTube. 30 of them a month. 300 hours a month. You just watch. We'll see who makes money in the end, and we'll see who can hire a lawyer and actually put all these people in jail in the end, and who has the clout in the end. We'll see, because it's like I think the only difference between me and this dude is I think he spends all of his time catering to YouTube. I spend all of my time catering to Twitch. When I spend all of my time catering to YouTube, I think I'll probably be just as fine as him, and I really feel this way. Actually, it's about the ability to just fucking keep entertaining. It has nothing to do with, I left my tools. Damn it. I gotta go back. Fucking left my tools. Fucking so annoying. Fuck. Fucking left my tools. Fuck. Sorry. Fuck. Yeah, and like I just don't like. I think most of the imposter generation struggles with being entertaining. I don't have that issue. I think I struggle with not having a short attention span, and so we don't relate to each other. They want information in like infotainment in like 3-second bursts. My attention span is like 3 hours on almost anything. I'm so separate and so opposite of that. I mean, I mean, I got a short attention span, but like not really. Not when it matters at all. Like not like them. I think they're plagued with it. Like I can easily just choose to focus on something for a long time if I believe I want to. It's like really weird. It's like very weird, and I think they struggle with that really bad. But my attention span doesn't have that issue. I don't have that. I don't have that. I really don't have that. Uh, I got a short attention span, but I don't let it rule me, and I'm not like craving entertainment all the time. Here we are now, entertain us. You know, no, no, I've never been like that. Yeah, here's an axe. Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Is that enough ammo? Yeah, probably. Oh, I also can, before I leave, something else I can do is I can definitely take some cloth, yeah, cloth, fuel, metal, and make a set of mids. No? No. Really? Okay. Well, never mind. I guess I'll just. Yeah. I mean, I'll get cloth out there. I don't need that. Hey, for 3 people at like 4 in the morning, that's awesome. I like the space because it looks unfinished, and they know it's me, and I don't rob anybody, so they leave me alone, and I like that. And you'd be surprised how really well not raiding people works as a base defense when they can recognize what your fucking playstyle is and what your bases look like, right? If you never hit them, if they never ever see you blow a door, if you never inside their base ever for like a year, they'll just leave you alone. They realize that you're not a threat. If you say to their face, "Oh, I will never raid you." I did that right to Stenz's fucking face. I like said it to his face. Came up right to him. I looked him in the fucking eyes. And I told him, what in the literal fuck is your problem? You've been raiding me every month for like 8 months and shit. Offline. And I've never touched you guys. I'm on stream all the time. I don't want to profit off raiding you guys. I will never raid you. And since then, I've never seen those boys. They don't attack me. They don't raid me. They've left me alone entirely. And I prefer peace. We wouldn't have to have one worldly possession because nobody would steal. You know, and the lesson is peace brought me more prosperity and happiness than war did. And I hope this lesson is learned by America and everybody else worried about Israel. The real profit is in peace. I know money's your god now, so just bow down to the money god and don't go to war anymore. If you go to war, all you do is buy guns and ammo and missiles and planes and shit. Instead of feeding the kids and educating them and getting them mental health and care and all this and all the things that the kids need, you just buy guns and bombs to go fight your stupid ass religious wars while we're all trapped in the same room down here on this planet. And I will never forget it. And we're out there, and when we all have planets each, I'll remember how you treated each other, and I won't deal with you. Because there'll be so many fucking planets that, you know... I mean, I'll be dead by then, but I'm talking about, like I would say, smart people will remember that you acted like this while we were all trapped down here, you know? The grandkids will I will pass it on to the kids and they will pass it on to their kids kind of thing. Like, we will remember that you treated each other like this while we were all trapped on this ball of dirt, you know? I did not bring the nail gun. Why? Might as well break those nails. Maybe they'll stack better. I like Rust late at night. It's really engaging.
You're going to go through all the effort to find all these people. You shouldn't limit yourself to only being live where a third of them watch. You should be live in all the different places. And as for the TOS, this is where I get in trouble, and I apologize ahead of time, but here's the deal. No one's been banned for it yet. So if you're small, the chances of them going after you first are very, very little. So until bans start happening, or unless you're like trying to apply for Twitch partner, I wouldn't worry about it. I would, however, definitely multi-stream to TikTok, because that's not against Twitch TOS. And something that you should know about TikTok streaming that I heard from a TikTok employee, allegedly, is that they prioritize streams based on where the stream is from. So if you stream directly from a phone inside the TikTok app, you get higher prioritization. Next is streaming from TikTok Live Studio on desktop. And last is streaming from a stream key like OBS. Stream from your phone if you can. I believe you'll get pushed into For You pages more often that way. I don't have any proof though. And look, I have one more tip for you, and this is less of a tip, and this is more of a heartfelt plea from me. A father to child talk from your stream daddy. When you're looking for your edge, when you're looking for the thing that makes you stand out, that makes you special on the internet, please find
long form, crazy, ex-addict, recovered, full of love and positivity, high IQ, ultra liberal, and won't shrug with the Republican fucking fascism, and all these wonderful things. Like, I'll fight the government for you. I will take your money and I will fight the government for you. And I represent gamers too. I'm dead serious about this. I'll do all kinds of things for you if you empower me with just your attention. That's all. Not even money, really. Just attention. That's all I really need. Just attention. That's all. And yeah, and I don't think I think a lot of people are like, oh, I gotta really do a lot of stuff for my stream, because if it's really fancy and good looking, they won't realize how boring I am. And for me, it's the other way around. Oh man, I really wish the stream would stop crashing. I really don't care about the stream at all. I know I have personality. That's never been a problem for me, you know. I don't know. I've met about 6 people who hate me, and everybody else who ever met me loved me to death. It's kind of annoying. They see me and they're like, I really like you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's annoying. Some of the girlies are like, I really like you. Some of the girls are like that. It's kind of funny. Sometimes I'm someone's type. Like, I'm some girl's type. It's kind of funny. Like, I'll walk in the room, and they'll immediately be like... I'm like, there's not attraction either. It's just that I'm huge, and I'm their type. You know, I'm big, you know. I have the face structure they're looking for. I have the eyes. I have the crazy eyes that they like. The eyes. I always get the compliments on the eyes, you know. Yeah, it's not beauty that I'm talking about. I'm talking about just, it's striking. It has nothing to do with, like, looking good. It doesn't. It's striking. That's it, you know. The eyes. The eyes are striking, I would say. That's my best factor. I thought for a long time, for like a year, that when I got out here, I would, only use the camera on my eyes. And I didn't think I would ever even show anybody my body, because I figured I would just be discriminated against. So for like a year, that was the plan. I was going to zoom up this camera super fucking close to my eyes, and that was it. And all the people would ever see is my eyes, because I was like, I bet my eyes can sell a stream by themselves. And I thought about this a lot. It's the kind of thing my ex used to talk about, stuff like that. It's kind of funny. She's like, do you like my eyes? And I'm like, yes, I do. She's like, what color are they? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, what? And I was like, I don't know what colors your eyes are. And she was like, close your eyes. And I was like, okay. And she was like, what color are my eyes? And I was like, brown? And she was like, no. You can tell she was really hurt by this. And I was like, I don't look people in the eyes. I've never looked you in the eyes. We've been together for 9 months, and I know what color your eyes are because I've seen them before. But I don't remember because I don't look people in the eyes. And she's like, really? And I was like, yeah, you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my whole lifetime. But I've never looked at them because I don't look people in the eyes. And she's like, and also on top of that, my memory's so bad that when I go trying to remember what color her eyes are, I can't. They're like green. I know they're green, but like fucking like I like when I first met her, I was like, I can't remember what color your eyes are. And I can remember every other detail, but certain things like that. The Asperger's is actually real, and it manifests in some certain ways like that. Where occasionally they'll be like, wait, what's my name? That's happened to me a bunch of times. They'll be like, dude, you've been hanging out with me for 4 fucking months. And I'll be like, what's your name again? And they're like, dude, you have seen me every day in school for like 4 fucking months. You fucking space cadet. You do too many drugs. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I'll be like, what's your name again? And they're like, dude, you know my fucking name. And I'm like, no, I really don't. And they're like, you are brain damaged. And I'm like, yeah, I probably am. You know, all my life I was like, yeah, I probably am. But what it really was is it was like a mixture of like Asperger's and having a different brain wiring. And so for some reason, if I don't like or I don't respect or I don't think someone is special, I will really struggle to remember their fucking name. And my friends used to use this as like a fucking barometer for people. They swear to God they did. They'd be like, okay, I gotta introduce you to a friend of mine, and I just want him to get like, and they would have me come meet somebody, and they would get my fucking opinion. And I'd be like, yeah, this person's super powerful and I can read their aura and it's amber and purple. They'll be rich one day, but not when it matters. Maybe when they're like 55. The anger is reminiscent of childhood rape. So, and I'm doing a profile on somebody that I got actually kind of sort of semi-famous in my career for nailing. And I was like, yeah, the profile is probably rape when they were young. This was a male I'm talking about. Did I see somebody? Wait, did I see somebody right there? No shot. It's not him. There's no way this kid is across the bush from me. There's no way. It was a zombie or something. It was a zombie or something, yeah. There's like a zombie in that bush just standing there walking around really slow, I think. Man, I tripped out. Sometimes I feel like I might need shadow play just to go back 5 seconds and see what I just saw. Because sometimes in Rust, they're like making a play on you and you see them, but you don't recognize it right away because you're like, what did I just see? And I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I saw. And shadow play could really help with that, but I also don't want to go. There it is. There it is. Dick. I like black more than red. I have a bow now. But I mean, I can't shoot high HV with it. Why did the last one take 3, but this one 5? Is it the distance, I guess? Yeah, the distance drop off.
That the fastest way to get attention is to hurt others or to be a nuisance to society. You are better than that. Please be better than that.
Please be better.
So whether it's art or comedy,
please listen to Harris as he speaks, right? Please be better than that.
You to those around you. edge, when you're looking for the thing that makes you stand out,
Yeah, be a
makes you
value
special
to
on the
people.
internet.
Don't be a
Please-
shithead.
Please find something that brings value to those around you. The internet, especially over the last 3 to 4 years, has taught us that the fastest way to get attention is to hurt others or to be a nuisance to society. You are better than that. Please be better than that.
You are better than
So whether
that.
it's art or comedy or adventure or just being a friendly place to hang out in a world of increasing darkness, please choose to be a light. And as always, happy streaming.
This video got people mad at Belluer. They hated him because he spoke the truth.
Hey everyone, so today I think we need to have a bit of a chat.
Fuck,
There's
I hate
almost
Belluer.
an issue with the way that we do videos here.
It's the... Okay, there's a certain type of nerd, and I know Bellier is probably this type. I'm fairly certain, right? They've never done anything bad in their whole fucking life. And so the first thing that they do... First thing, I'm serious. The first thing they do is judge you. And they've got a holier-than-thou thing. I can read it on him right away. I can tell from the way he acts and he moves and all this. He was a really clean-cut nerd who never violated the law, never fucked up once, never did anything that anybody ever hated him for, or anything like that at all. Never really lived his life except for World of Warcraft, I would say. And, yeah, and these types of nerds are like anathema to me. The first thing they do is judge me, and then out of the other side of their mouth... I'm gonna leave it at that.
Here, where it's going to be like, hey, there's a new game feature. Let's do a guide on the new feature. Or
Right.
there's a new bit of lore. Let's talk about the lore.
Naturally.
And sometimes that means that I don't really have a way to talk to you about what's actually going on. Even when we all can feel that something is a little off. I feel like a lot of our content, I haven't been able to speak to like what I think a lot of you are actually feeling, right, in the Warcraft space. So it's kind of...
There's such an important thing with games, and it's the vibe check of a game. And I think that that's probably the
WoW
best
does
way
okay
that I
with
can
that.
describe
WoW
the
does a good
difference
WoW
between,
check.
let's
It does a
say,
good vibe
Cyberpunk
check.
and Starfield.
Yeah. Like, Starfield had a much, much fucking better vibe than crappy-ass fucking Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk sucks so bad. It was like this terrible world full of people who were either these corporate fucking assholes, street rap fucking punks who would stab you for just, like, breakfast, and, like, drugs. You know, there was, like, drugs and like, weird techno-futuristic stuff. And, like, it wasn't a world that I particularly appreciated and would have liked to get away from, honestly. There's too much of that in the real world right now, that shit in Cyberpunk. Like it was too Tokyo a little bit. It was like, and so, yeah, like, but Starfield had a much more clean, much more, like, kind of universally, like kind of, like, more scientific vibe. Definitely futuristic, but not gritty, you know. And I liked it more. I'm not a fan of Cyberpunk. I tried and tried and tried and tried. Just this year, I bought it again for $70, full price, $70. I made it 4 hours before I was like, no, or not even. I think it was like an hour and 45 minutes before I was like, no, I'm gonna take the $70 back. I am really unhappy with this crappy detective mission where I have to like fucking scan some stupid ass 35-minute fucking ordeal before I can get back to what I actually was playing the game for, which was combat. And I didn't want to freeform the game. The combat isn't good enough to freeform the game. The combat's just as crappy as Starfield. Combat in fucking Cyberpunk is just as crappy as Starfield. It's weightless. It's shitty. The weapons suck. They're derivative and shitty in general and not very fun to use. The recoil's not right. There's no bullet drop in either game. The scientific shit in the perk chart and all that stuff for both Starfield and that was a little too magic for how fucking science of a game it is. And just, you know, I can keep saying negative things about fucking Cyberpunk, but I remember back when it was cool, like, I don't know, last month, when it was cool to hate Cyberpunk, and I don't know what changed. The crappy DLC that was overpriced. What changed? Nothing changed. It's not like they rehashed the game or redid the graphics or fixed any of it. There's nothing in it that changed. I played the game again, and I was like, no, there is nothing in this that was any better than the first year that I played it. It was the exact same fucking game. I didn't ever have a problem with Cyberpunk's frames. I didn't ever have a problem with that. It was always 120 for me. I don't know. Like even day one, I played Cyberpunk day one. Day one when it hit torrent, right? And I didn't have any fucking problem with Cyberpunk at all. Like, none of those graphical problems or any of that stuff. Like, I don't know what that was. I think a lot of those boys that were complaining, I think they were valid to do about the console, but all those complaints about PC, I did not have that experience. My complaint about it was the game was goddamn boring. Like, honestly, you want to know what would have made that game good? Is if you could kill the civilians and the cops and get XP from anything that you did. Exactly like this game. Like shooting this, right? Shooting that gives me a 12.5 XP. If Cyberpunk had been an actual RPG that paid you out for killing cops and, you know, banging drug dealers on the corner and doing cyber gang shit and all this and actually had XP and was, like, really fun, it would be a good RPG, but it's not. It's not. Like, CDPR does not make good games. I'm sorry, but I really feel that way. I think Witcher 3 is the most fucking overhyped piece of shit because the kids were too young to play Skyrim. They thought fucking, Witcher 3 was good because they're all PlayStation 4 kids. I know they all came up on PlayStation 4. You know, saying PS3, PS4. So they all thought that fucking Cyberpunk was good when obviously Grand Theft Auto 5 is like 100 times the game, and Grand Theft Auto 5 isn't even that good, you know? It's good, but it's not that good. It's not like I don't know, what's a good comparison? It's not Half-Life 2 good. Grand Theft Auto 5 is not Half-Life 2 good. It's really good, but it's not Half-Life 2 good, you know, or like Disco Elysium good, or, you know, I'm talking AAA X Factor crazy good, like Baldur's Gate 3 or something. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is a top 10 game, but it was a top 10 game in 2015. It's 2023. It's been 8 years. I don't know how long I'm supposed to love Grand Theft Auto 5 before I'm, like, kind of bored of it, you know? Played about 50 hours of Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's like, I did not think it had the presence or the X Factor or the kitsch or the schlock of a Vice City or San Andreas. It just did not have that. It did not have it. It was not even close to it. I didn't think the characters were relatable. I thought the combat was worse than the old combat was. Like, I mean, really, like, they kept trying to soup it up to try to make it feel more like Halo or COD or something like that. And in the end, I just felt like it was, like, way clunkier and shittier to use than even Vice City. Vice City is actually pretty fun to go on a rampage because you just go left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger. And you go on a crazy kill rampage with, like, an M79 or something like that. GTA 5 was like that too, but it had all these clunky fucking like physics and all this shit with cars that hit you and shit like this. That was like good, but it wasn't kill spree good. It was like clunky Halo good, you know? It was like clunky Halo good. It wasn't like, you know, it wasn't arcadey good. It was like clunky Halo good. And you know, the longer I go, I'm like, oh god, are they going to learn from their mistakes? Because I guarantee you, I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be a fucking carbon copy of Grand Theft Auto 5, with just a different premise, different set of like different city, different set of characters. But it's going to be the same initial game. I doubt they add anything to it, because what can they do to Grand Theft Auto 5 without breaking the premise, you know? Like, what have we even had technologically in the real life that would have been added to Grand Theft Auto's universe to add to its, like, appeal beyond, like, say, I don't know what the modern games offer that Grand Theft Auto 6 could do that's better than Grand Theft Auto 5. I wish they would kind of let the series die, frankly. I feel like, okay, for 6, I feel like what they could do for 6, right? There's only one thing that I feel like they could really do for 6, in my opinion, anyways. So, like 2 things, right? 3 things, right? You can make it incredibly easy to use the lobby to go play with your friends out in the world, even in the campaign. That's the first thing that you could do to try and save Grand Theft Auto 6, but I don't think you're gonna. The second thing is I think you could do a payday approach to those heists in Grand Theft Auto Online, where, like, you know, you had it a little bit more of a mainstay, kind of like how what am I thinking of? In World of Warcraft, they have, what are they called? You know, mythic rating, where, like, the top of the payday scene comes to Grand Theft Auto 6 or whatever, and the top of the Grand Theft Auto 6 scene is like really universally like acknowledged, the kind of the way that the Fortnite kids were. And all those GTA RP kids are acknowledged and all this. That's the other thing you need to do. You need to like have them acknowledge, like, you need to acknowledge them and give them the power to monetize themselves and all this weird shit. Rockstar, I don't think they're gonna live out 5. I really don't think they're gonna live out 5. The other thing that they need to do is they need to fix that combat. They gotta get the auto aim out of it, completely out of it, and like the you know, I don't know what else they could do, but I think another part of it would be is like pretty much linking the world where the people have their apartments in an instanced place, but the world feels like you're seeing people going out of their house all the time, kind of like Rust or New World. You're seeing people going, or like New World, like, or as World of Warcraft, where they're like going out of the main town. You see people leaving in their cars and stuff to go out in the city and live their Grand Theft Auto RP and shit like that. And that's the shit that Rockstar just has no clue how to do, that I wish they would hire the modders. And they would just bring them on to Rockstar, straight up. Same way I think Bethesda needs to hire all the Skyrim modders and all that. Without doing that, I don't think you have good games anymore. Like, without the GTA RP scene telling you what to do, or like, really, I think now the UI needs to be the community, really. Like, the UI needs to be the community helping each other, kind of, you know. And there's all these things you can do with lifestyle, like hey, I'm chilling on the corner, and there's a skill set called chilling on the corner, and the more I do it with my friends, the more money I make for chilling on the corner. And occasionally there's like a drive-by or something like that, and if I engage in gang behavior, I get street cred and shit like that, you know. Think outside the fucking box. I don't think Rockstar can. I think they're gonna reskin Grand Theft Auto 5, you know? I don't think we're gonna get like a breakout experience like Grand Theft Auto 3. I think they're gonna reskin Grand Theft Auto 5. And I think I'm fairly sure of it because the leak hit, and that seems to be what the leak indicates, you know? That looks like a carbon copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 with better graphics, you know? I'm sorry, that's not too good. That's too precious of an IP for you guys to kind of fuck around and triple anus up the place, you know? That one's a little too precious for the scene. You should maybe let them tell you what to do at this point. I don't think you... I think you know how to make the games perfect, but I don't think you know how to write the games. I think you should let the community do that. The community wants to sit around and write fan fiction for you, and you won't let them. And when you supply them the crappy Michael, like, you know, that crappy story in Grand Theft Auto 5 that didn't hold up to even, like, fucking Vice City's story, you know, to Tommy Vercetti or any of that. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but those characters were not compelling like 3 or 4 or 5 or any of the others, really. Any of the others. Even the non-speaking protagonists in Grand Theft Auto 3 had a more interesting story than all 3 characters, Trevor and Noah and all their, whatever their fucking names are and all that. Like Trevor and Franklin and all that. Trevor and Franklin and what's his name? You know, the white guy. I can't think of his fucking name. Tommy. They were good characters, but they weren't Tommy Vercetti or the Grand Theft Auto 3 protagonist or anything. They're like, okay, when the Grand Theft Auto 3 protagonist gets with the girl at the end, I was crying like a little girl when I was 13. None of those storylines in Grand Theft Auto 5 were that good. Like right at the end, she says, you know, I think I love you, you know? And the character kind of like hugs her, and they kiss, and it was like a really cute romance. She's like, I think I kind of love you, you know? And I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that scene. It was really like touching. Thought 5 just did not have that kind of weight. Now there was beautiful scenes and cinematography in 5, and it's a AAA beautiful movie game. Plays like a movie game, you know? It's not a bad game. I'm not talking shit about the game. I'm saying that, like, the story was not compelling. I wish you would let the fucking people that play your game write those stories. They're gonna care about it more. They're not gonna retcon all over the fucking place and shit up the story. They're gonna provide you a good street story. You know, that you don't have to spend any money to write. You can just let the community do it for you. Like, let the community do it for you. I'm not saying publish their shit. Just let them publish their shit and let it become canon. You know? This is the problem. You, like, gave us these Star Wars universes, and then you shat up the place with, like, Kylo Ren and, like, fucking, you know... Like, what happened to a good IP? Like, I don't know, like Deathly Hallows or whatever? And I wish you would just let the fans finish your stories at that point. Because Snape Kills Dumbledore was fucking horrible. Frankly, horrible. It was a bad ending. You know it was. They ruined it for a reason. They ruined that ending for a fucking reason. It was a cop-out, and it was frankly fucking horrible. The most beloved character in the entire series gets killed by, really, the most beloved character in the entire series. So it's frankly a really shitty ending. And I'm sorry, I'm critical of it. So all that Snape killed Dumbledore fucking spoiler shit, I actually kind of related to it. I did not mind it. I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, yeah, for that ending, why not? I'm gonna die. I don't know what to do. I am totally full. I will have to move the pistols down, drop the bow, make a box. If the helicopter comes, I'm going to drop the box and put all of my weapons and gear in it. So I've got to get off the road. It's coming, but I'll see the light. Thankfully, it's like just turned night, so I'll see his light really well if he comes towards me. Got to get the box where I can get to it really quick. Drop the bottle. Yeah, and I can just sweep the guns. And, oh, what happened there? Wait, what happened here? Oh, shit. Do you hear how I say what happened there? And it means that I'm so used to the code bugging in video games on purpose that I literally, like, I'm asking the developer, what happened there? Did you fuck up there? And I'm like literally asking this proverbial question, what happened there with your engine? What happened there? What happened there? Because it constantly is like breaking constantly.
Is like Cyberpunk doesn't just meet the vibe check,
No,
it
doesn't. No, it
Whereas,
doesn't.
like,
Listen to your
Starfield
fucking
is
brainwashed
like,
ass.
This is a video.
Starfield meet and greeted the vibe. Cyberpunk was incredibly hard for me to get immersed in. The characters weren't likable. V wasn't very interesting. The sidekick sucked and he died on my playthrough. Like which really just kind of ruined the character for me. Like the story wasn't very fucking compelling. Johnny Silverhand comes in way too late for that story or whatever. Like, you know, I don't know. I did not like that game. I'm sorry. I know it's all the rage to think that game that we all thought was a 4 is suddenly a 10. But I'm sorry. It's still 4 to me. You know, that game is still 4 to me. I don't know what happened to you guys. You like, decided to drink the copium Kool-Aid, I guess. And try to save CDPR's worst fucking game. But, I mean, really, that's not a good game, man. Nobody ever said it was until some DLC. And I'm sorry, but you want to make a copium statement? Oh, the game got good when it got its DLC. That's a copium statement. You know it fucking is. You fucking boomers, man.
Check of a game isn't there, then the game just isn't successful, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. The style, everything about it, immersion.
No,
It's
immersion was not
talented.
good. Immersion was not good. Immersion was not good. Immersion in that game was not good. Not good like Grand Theft Auto 5. It didn't feel like the shit gets set off at the cops in any moment or any of that. It did not have a good immersion. That game is not immersive. It's not immersive. Like, even when you're doing the detective mission with all the scanning and everything, it's still not immersive. You know what was immersive? Was the brain dive. That was immersive for a second. When you do the liquor store robbery and the brain dive thing, that was immersive for like 45 seconds. But they tried so hard with that shit to immerse you, and it just didn't work, in my opinion. It was so it was like labored is the word for it. It was like labored. It was like, check out our cool brain dive sequence so you don't hate our game as much or whatever. And it was like, nah, man, the brain dive sucks. It has nothing to do with RPGs. It has nothing to do with combat. It has nothing to do with the fucking story. It's fucking boring. Like, I don't care about these guys robbing this liquor store. What does this have to do with me or anything like that? It was that game was so fucking badly made. I don't care what you guys think about it. That game is not fucking good. It didn't become a 10 overnight because of DLC. You're on the copium and you're trying to get them to spend $70 on CDPR. So your crappy CDPR company that you started liking when you were 15 and you didn't realize that Bethesda came before them, it will still stay alive. But trust me, man, Cyberpunk DLC is not going to make CDPR a fucking good company. They've never been. They're not Bethesda. They don't make good games. They made like four games in 20 years, and I hated all of them. You know what I'm saying? That is not a good company. I'm sorry.
Do that now. Things are a bit strange right now. I mean, by most design metrics, the narrative around WoW has
You
been
get burned by
great.
them enough. You get burned by CDPR for like $250, and you realize that you got 4 hours out of it. You're like, Jesus fucking Christ, this has got to be one of the worst fucking companies in RPG history. I really believe that way. And Cyberpunk was no fucking different. No different. I don't care if you think it's a 10 now. It's not a 10 now.
Back whenever fucking that guy in Warcraft 2 held the other dude's severed head up.
Yeah, that was
Remember
a
that?
lot
And
better.
then whenever
than,
they used to, like, fucking like just like torture people and shit. The orcs used to do that.
678 scrap.
And now we have this. It's a different vibe.
Good. The team have actioned on our feedback. So why do things feel odd? I mean, I'm surely not the only person who's felt this.
I know why. I know what it is, too. When we started the Dragonflight, the revolution of MMORPGs was also happening at the same time. Now, a lot of people missed it while they were playing it. They're so dumb now. They're so low IQ in the younger generation that they miss it while they're playing the game. It's insane. They missed it, right? But there was 3,000 of us killing a giant boss. It was like 3,000 of us. I had the picture. It was like you literally could not see the boss because the 3,000 names were blocking out the entire screen. It was like a blue blob of names. And it was so good. It was like the best I've ever seen MMORPGs do. And then day one Dragonflight, that fucking gameplay went away, and the only place I ever saw it again was ECR Brimstone. On New World, that massive raid between 100 and 400 to 3,000 people, something like that. Usually it's 100 to 400, but on the big raids it gets up to like 3,000 fucking people, and they were somehow, Blizz was somehow maintaining like a 67 frame rate with like 3,000 people on the screen or something like that. I don't know how they were doing it. They just were, and like you know. That's now. Do I have? Yes, I do have solar panel. I want to buy that. Yep. And that's good. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could spend the scrap on a solar panel. That's amenable to me, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Right? Did I buy more than one? No. Well, there goes all that 600 scrap pretty quick. What was I going to say? So, I know what it is. So, when the public raid ended, Dragonflight was such a, like, I felt like it was a rug pull, kind of. Because they're like, okay, I did not feel like Brimstone or Angry Earth were rug pulls, but I kind of felt like Dragonflight in the end was a rug pull, but I didn't feel that way after I finished the expansion Lore Master after 30 days, right? After I literally let this sub for DF expire. I didn't resub to DF in a single month. I was done with the entire lore chain. I had capped out 2 professions. I had 20 million or whatever. It was like 4 million in liquid gold. And I was like, okay, I came here to this expansion because the public raids at the beginning of it were like seeing the sun for the first time or something like that. It was like playing a video game for the first time ever. It was like the first time I ever played Duck Hunt on the first game I ever played was Duck Hunt on the Nintendo, the original Nintendo with the light gun and stuff. And like that was revolutionary for me, and it's still fundamentally revolutionary for me. And playing those public raids with 3,000 fucking players all killing the same boss, all fighting together to defeat the Lich King kind of thing, like Jace Hall used to talk about in his fucking videos and shit. Like, I play WoW, ain't nobody gonna mess with me now. And it's like, in my world, we work together to defeat the Lich King and all this, you know? And that's, but I had never experienced that in the Lich King. I remember a raid of 25 people, but I don't remember working with 3,000 fucking people, you know, to like kill a boss. That was fundamentally life-changing for me. And I was like, oh, this is what Dragonflight is? This will be the greatest game ever made. It's a return to WoW. Cool. And sure enough, for like 3 weeks, those storms were open, and I had the time of my MMORPG life, and I was like, oh, WoW is good again. I'm so happy. And then I capped out in a month, and it was boring, and the thing that they didn't tell us is that at day 1 of DF, they just stopped. I mean, they added the storms, but they didn't do it until later. It was like later content. First, we had to finish the expansion. So I finished the expansion, and there wasn't storms to do. And there wasn't storms in the old world, which was what I thought was so good about it. It was like, oh man, we're fighting this giant boss with 3,000 fucking people in the Barrens, you know? It was so cool. And you could fly right to the fight, and it was right outside Orgrimmar kind of shit, right? You could just fly out of Orgrimmar or Stormwind and just go right to the crazy 3,000 man battle, and it was smooth, and you could just drop the settings to low, and you would get 60 frames per second. And you were like, oh my god, I'm running my rotation with 3,000 people on the screen. It's the new era. It's the new age, right? Yeah, we began to see what they were capable of. Then they just rug pulled it, and I never saw the gameplay ever again, except for Brimstone ECRs, and I haven't seen it in Angry Earth yet, but they've got to work like, the reason that is the case is they've got to work out the Creekwater journey to get to the ECR. They've got to figure out where the ECRs are and then how to do them. So that's going to take probably a couple of weeks. So that's forget the name of the guy, but he's really good, and he'll probably figure out the ECR path. But it'll probably take a couple of weeks. And then on top of that, we've been facing queues, so that probably interfere with the server a lot. So once World of Warcraft showed us the storms and what was possible, the primalist storms, when a giant, like, you would kill, it was such a good system. It was like, you show up and there'd be like 20 people there, and you start killing with 20 people, and all there is these crappy little cyclones around. You kill the cyclones, and they start to feel like they're popping faster, and then maybe like a sort of a lower class cyclone, a little bit bigger than those pops, and he's like a sub boss. He's not even a mini boss. He's like a sub boss, crappy little name mob. You kill him, and then another name mob pops, and like, you know, and they're still the same size, and you start to realize that there's no small mobs anymore. There's just these like little mini size bosses, and then when they die, you start to see mini bosses with a lot of small boss, a lot of the sub bosses, and then when you kill the mini boss, you start seeing 3 or 4 mini bosses pop, and you go kill those, and by then like 20 or 30 minutes have passed, and there's like 400 people to 800 people there. When the last boss pops, it's like another 10-minute battle to kill it. like any good raid boss. But at that point, there's like 800 to 2,000 or 3,000 fucking people there on screen, all running the rotations, healing in a big raid, and it's a public raid, so you can just throw out AoE heals, and it hits 3,000 fucking people. All of them. It hits all 3,000 people. You throw out an AoE heal, it hits all 3,000 people, and that was the future. That was the next gen. Bellular is a piece of shit if he doesn't know what it is. If he doesn't know what the problem with Dragonflight is, he sits in that fucking, I'm sorry, but I really don't like Bellular. And then these are some of this stuff is the reasons, right? Bellular is a piece of shit WoW streamer if he doesn't know what the fucking rug pull is and what the problem is. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. That kid probably made $20 million, but he doesn't even know what's wrong with WoW. I make $20 and I know what's wrong with WoW. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sooner or later, the scene is gonna fill with people who actually know what they're talking about, and these plastic, fantastic, fake it to make it, imposter syndrome kids who don't actually know anything about the game that they made $20 million off of. Like I think it's gonna be a rude awakening, especially when in like 20 years the entire Asian culture from Japan to Korea to like China and all this speaks English fluently and perfectly, right? At that point, the Asians will step to the global market, and I mean, they already have, but I mean, like, but they're going to step to the video game market. The Asians will step to the video game market, and they don't have bad schools and bad education and bad mental health programs like us, right? They've been talking about this in the American politics a lot. Like, the China doesn't really let their kids suffer. I mean, they do, but they also don't, though. Not in the big cities, anyways. Rural, they do, but not in the big cities. So, like, the overpopulation is the thing that we judge them on, but doesn't change the fact that they don't come from a plastic, fantastic, fake it to make it culture that isn't based off of doing research and being intelligent and doing the work first, right? They don't come from a culture like that. So when they step to the global scene finally and start speaking fluently English in all of our fucking parties and stuff, and we're running 3,000 man raids in the new MMO Ashes or whatever it is, you're gonna understand that faking it to make it like Bellular isn't gonna fucking work anymore. You're actually gonna need to be able to state what's wrong with World of Warcraft if you want to make $20 million being a World of Warcraft streamer. And that's coming soon too. In like 5 years, 10 years, the whole world's gonna speak fluent fucking English. And these little crappy white kids who are surfing by on like basically the fake it to make it fucking philosophy, I hope they get eaten alive in high school when the Asians step to the fucking market with better education, better content, prettier faces, more clouds, and more popularity, and they slaughter the fucking racial stage with us because people like Bellular were faking it for 20 fucking years. If he doesn't know what's wrong with WoW, I don't know why he's a WoW streamer then. Get off of WoW, which is what I believe he did do. I think he quit WoW in the end, So, good on him. That's what I would have done too. If you don't know what the fucking problem is, I can tell you right now. I know what the problem with New World is, and I know what the problem with World of Warcraft is. You teased us with public raids, and then you didn't deliver, and we left your games over and over and over and over and over again. Doing it to New World right now, doing it to fucking World of Warcraft right now. We leave your games over and over and over again until you bring us something next gen, like public fucking raids. We're not gonna fuck around with your fucking cash grab bullshit like Dragonflight any longer than the month it takes to see the content. That's it. And yeah, you're gonna get little one and dones, and we disappear after a month, and suddenly you've got a fucking ghost town where 6 million people used to be because you started phoning in these video games, just like Bellular. What do you think's gonna fucking happen? You really think you can build an empire out of shit and not expect it to crumble into dust? I'm just saying, man. Take my empire dirt, you can have it or whatever. But I'm just saying, man, like, I didn't phone in my career no matter what it was. All my life, whatever it was, taxi driver, drug dealer, food delivery, whatever the fuck it was, cashier, streamer, fucking, I've had all kinds of other jobs like boyfriend. I've been pseudo father for people. I've been savior. I've been a minister. I've married people. I've been relationship, fucking counselor and all these other things for people, right? But what I never did was fake it to fucking make it, not know what's going on in my main fucking thoroughfare, and like try to pretend that I'm as interesting as the rest of the world is just because I'm white and American. And I'm sorry, but Yeah, and Bellular's the worst fucking example of this too. I'll talk shit. I'm not trying to start some fucking streamer battle. I'm talking about if you don't know what's wrong with World of Warcraft, you're what's wrong with World of Warcraft.
A bunch of probing questions on Twitter, right? I got like 8.
If these are the WoW experts,
replies. It's probably over 2,000 now. I got DMs from people who I cannot identify to you, but I like wasn't surprised. I was like, whoa. Whoa, they said that too. And yes, I think a lot of us agreed that something feels a bit odd.
Yeah, the public raid
that
never
no matter
came.
What the WoW team does, people just don't care, right?
No, I don't care. Until the public raid shows. I don't care. Until I'm rolling with my homies in the world of Warcraft, kicking ass and defeating the Lich King with my 3,000 homies, I don't give a shit what you have to say, do, or design. Until you give me what you kind of pseudo-promise, I don't give a shit what you do. New World or World of Warcraft or any of that stuff. Till you give me my public raids, like you hinted at that was the next generation, that's what you were going to give us. Until you actually fucking deliver, I'm done paying you. Like, Angry Earth is the last time I pay these MMO companies, I think, until you fucking give us the public raids you've been fucking teasing for 10 fucking years. And if Bellier doesn't know, now you know. Fucking idiot.
Femboy bitch stuff. Like, you go to BlizzCon...
People who use words like femboy bitch are femboy bitch. Sorry. And I'm only using it because you used it. Not only is it incredibly fucking homophobic, it's also sexist. And it's also dismissive, right-wing boomer bullshit that gets you all in trouble all the fucking time. Every time you make some fucking mention of this shit. You know, this shit, right?
Yeah, there's, like, different people there. But, like, the main audience is fat dudes with...
Wow, there's a lot more bases on this fucking server than I thought now. I wonder if he left fuel in the boiler. I mean, what are the chances, right? There's no chance there's fuel in that, huh? Free heli. I mean, not free at all. Check my stream here and see if it crashed. Nope. No crash yet, guys. It's been... 2 hours, no crash. Maybe I got over the Streamlabs problem. I thought that they were the same exact program, but apparently not. I'm sorry. I don't watch 50 billion YouTube videos all the time. I actually have to go take the time to do it. Play video games, mainly. I don't really know why I had to do a fucking college crash course in Streamlabs to understand what was happening. Can't you just make a good product or whatever?
Horde t-shirts, wearing cargo pants, and like sandals. That's the heart of the fucking community. And now they're bald. They were walking around 10 years ago and they were balding. Now they're actually bald. And that's it. That's the heart of the community.
And that's even when right now we have more content being pumped into the game than in years. And from working in that space, like, I do get a very visceral feeling of what stuff's...
He's the only one I like, by the way.
He's the only one I don't like.
He's the only one I like. I think Alex Strauss is, like, she's hot, and that's it. Like, Caligos is a pussy. Nosdormo is just, like, just a weirdo. Alex Straza is just, like, okay. Like, who cares? This guy's cool. But the rest of them, who cares?
What stuff's like, as in, you know, we do content about gearing and people are like, gearing, shit and boring, don't care. I get that immediate feedback.
I think also there's a problem where, like, WoW just has such a, like, the game has been the same, really, every single patch has been the same ever since Legion. In, like, a very abstract sense. And
they're the exact same
might be hard
patch
people to, like, think
every
about
time.
because, like, obviously, like,
Boring as
8.3
fuck.
Corruptions and, like, everything like that. But, like, really lately it's been the exact same thing. Like, everything gets reset, you do the new raid, you do the new Mythic Plus dungeons, and then you get your Pinnacle of Gear, and then you go to the next time. So what's happening? It's formulaic. Yes, it is. Corruption was so fun. Corruption was fucking insane.
I know that they say that an angry audience isn't what kills your game. It's an apathetic audience that kills your game. You know, the people just stop caring, and now you've lost the ability to reach them again.
Yeah.
I mean, by Shadowlands, people were being sucked into this black hole of apathy, right? And Dragonflight...
Well, I think that people were still mad in Shadowlands. People were definitely still mad about the game, and they were angry about Torghast, about Covenants, and everything like that. But then, like, yeah, it's apathy that killed the game. It's kind of funny to see how WoW is pussified the exact same rate as media, getting more and more sensitive and whiny. I unironically agree. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say...
Why do you say the word unironically all the time? You don't know what it means.
There should be a rule in WoW cinematics that a character can never talk about how they feel.
You unironically don't know what unironically means? I'm dead serious. He doesn't know what it means.
I don't want to hear about, oh, this was stressful for me. Shut up.
It is good, but we all felt it. It's a bit funny with videos as well.
Yeah. Remember, like, whenever Varian on the Legion cinematic, he looks at his son, and it's just like absolute fucking raw masculinity, and like he thinks he's like, yeah, I'm trying to build a better world for my son and for the Alliance. And he walks out on his fucking airship and he's about to go to war. And then he fucking goes to war. He fights this dude. He fucking ends up stopping a Fell Reaper, sacrifices himself. Like, what he's talking about, like, man, this is really depressing, you know? At first, I was a gladiator. I didn't remember my thoughts. Now I'm back and I can't even spend time with my son. This is depressing. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, nobody gives a fuck about this. Shut up, man. Look at Anduin. What a pussy. Come on, man. The difference is the good characters used to show you how they felt with their actions. Now the new pussy characters straight up tell you how they feel.
Yep.
A good example of that, and this is a recent example that I think Blizzard did do well, was that that little troll, the Zappy Boy troll, and Sarfang. Like, that one was actually good. Everything else, no, not having it. Garrosh did nothing wrong. I will re-emphasize the
Why do you all sound
statement.
like Republican
If
fucking
Garrosh was still
racist
the war
fucking
chief
Nazis?
of the Horde, there would be a better chance that I would be Horde right now. Garrosh did do nothing wrong. He was totally in the right. He was the best. And Garrosh should have killed Thrall and Wad. It should have happened. And I understand that the game, again, they're being pussies about it, but they should have done it. Karen did nothing wrong too. True. And to be honest, Karen would have beat the fuck out of Garrosh, right? Like, I mean, let's be real. But like, you know, he got poisoned. Yeah, Karen was a badass.
Example, normally gearing guides do pretty well on the channel. This time, the gearing is like really alt-friendly, it's pretty brisk, there's a lot of ways you can just go and do shit as a player, and it's free from a lot of bullshit that's been there in the past. Put the video out, crickets. Leveling speeds, they're super fast right now with some of the, just, you know, doing things right that we worked out in a recent video. That video comes out, crickets. But, it's not like...
Well, do you know why? It's because people are just not interested in learning how to play the game, because it's very easy. Right? It's very easy to figure things out. There are so many tools to do it. And it's like, oh, how can I figure out this new system? Meet the new system, same as the old system. It's the same thing. People have done it so many times.
I'm sitting here to have a big whinge like, oh, the content's not doing well. Because I also know that the only content that we really do in this channel that actually starts to do well
is where you talk about the game and you talk about like the future of Classic Plus or something like that. Is that what he's gonna say?
Is things like, say, the WoW team talking about the future of the game, like with the World Re...
Yeah. Yeah, true.
That video that came out yesterday, or the video, there was a news video where I covered Chris Mattson coming back and Ian Hazacostas commenting on it. Those clicked with people. And to me, that really does...
Is it pre-watched, or is it the fact that I made WoW content for multiple years, and I actually even made content with Belior back in the day? and we had those exact same issues, even then, yeah.
Say something. A lot of people are in the black
Just
hole
kidding,
of
I
apathy, right?
pre-watched
They're
it, the
past
whole
the
thing.
event horizon.
Seen
We
it
just can't
7
get them
times.
back. There are still people who are on the brink, and improvement isn't what they want anymore. What they want is something that's big, because the apathy is coming for them. And like with how the leveling and gearing content did, it's the same with patch 10.2, because 10.2, actually, when you go through the interviews, it has really great changes to the game. There's great work being done in classes. I mean, look at this. Ultimate Penance. My main can do that now. That's sick. But if you watch the WoWcast and you see what people's reaction...
But like, is that as sick as whenever, for example...
Okay, guys, I am done for the night. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to remind you now as I pull a display capture. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right thing here. Yes, on a display capture that you have been watching Skycat Live, and if you wish to donate, come click on the cat's face. Come to skycat.live, click on the cat's face. My name is skycat.live. I'm a full-time variety gamer all day, every day. Put me on in the background. I'll be on here in about 10 to 12 hours to do another 12 to 14-hour shift. Thank you so much for your time. I love you so much. You guys have a good evening. Sleep well if you're headed to bed, or if you're getting up. You have a wonderful day. See you guys. Bye.